This is what we've been praying for. This is what we've been, working so diligently at. One of our favorite scriptures in the Bible is, when God makes you faithful over small, he'll make you ruler over many. So the fact that we've been faithful in the small conferences, in the small moves of 100 plus, now we're at 4 times that, we can definitely handle it. Yes, how our team got chosen for such a massive event was a proven track record with the client. They had used us years prior in different cities, in Miami, Boston, and in Orlando, where we're headquartered at. And one of the items that were a little bit different this time around is that we're ranked top 10% worldwide, and then we have over 800 5-star reviews. So when they approached us already having that built-in track record, that's helped us kind of seal the deal.
No, we're really like a family-owned business, so our family was also involved in helping put this together. So, and our chauffeurs, we treat them like family too. So.
When I first heard the scope of the work, my initial reaction was like, oh boy, we're in for a treat. We've done it before with this particular client in terms of servicing them in transportation. However, the new challenge became that we were going to provide it in a new city. And we would provide transportation for over 400 guests, not only servicing them with our fleet of sedans, SUV, and sprinters, but now it was also with the motor coaches, which became a bit more intricate because now our team went from 5 to 50 chauffeurs, over 50 vehicles, spanning from the sedan, SUV, sprinter, and motor coach world. And it was it was very humbling and we had an immense amount of respect towards the client to say, hey, they've chosen Kingdom Car Service for this project. So it was very humbling and exciting at the same time. Once we knew that we had won, it was game time. It was getting everyone ready, the expectation of we're going to be busy. And in that planning also, we also set the expectation for our team. Hey, this is not like your day to day. It is gonna require intense hours. It is gonna require flexibility.
So when you think about that, the leadership really helps to bring everyone together, make sure everybody is doing and being where they're supposed to be.
Such as, for example, we were servicing over 100 executives from Fortune 500 companies worldwide. And we know the level of not only respect that we have towards them, but how they move, which is, hey, I want to leave right now to the airport. They don't want to wait. They're not going to wait. And it is our job as a transportation provider to be ready. He's like, scratch the assignments. We're making all the chauffeurs come and we're lining them up. Eventually you'll see a photo of that, and you had over 10 vehicles spanning around the hotel just to ensure that execution and that expectation of the client being ready, we met that.
This week shows that the culture of our company is really focused on customer service. Yes, it was a big challenge moving 400 people, but when you think about it, we don't want to just say we're moving people from point A to point B. We're all about providing an experience to our clients. There was a day where they wanted to get to dinner before sunset, so it's like, okay, well, what do we need to do to make sure that happens? So we got with the team, we set a plan together. We said, okay, we need to be here at this time, buses need to be loaded at this time, and we're not just like, okay, we're gonna just get them from point A to point B. No, we wanna make sure that that moment was magical for them.
We were also dealing with the weather. Some of our team members were literally freezing at the airport because it went from being a sunny 90-degree weather to 37 degrees. We quickly get them, we sent a chauffeur to buy them gloves and coats, in the middle of, and keep in mind, we still have a program going on that Marlon and I were attending to.
Yeah, there was definitely a moment when I said to myself, we definitely have this in the bag. It was the Wednesday of the event. We had motor coaches moving clients from one hotel to the next in the morning. In the afternoon, they were going from the hotel where the main event was taking place to 9 different boats at the same time. All of this was happening at the same time. And one of the clients that booked it with us came up to us and said, this day is a logistical nightmare, but you guys are handling it with grace. I was like, okay, once I know my client is happy, at the end of the day, I know we've got this in the bag. One of the things that the public does not see behind the scenes when transportation is taking place is all of the spreadsheets and the manifests that we have to deal with, all of the constant changes of flights and arrival times, just the long hours that we put in to make sure that every job is assigned from 1 to 300. I mean, it was a lot of work, but just going through the systems that we have and double checking, triple checking everything.
How do we keep calm and in control while everything is happening at once? I would say an anchored and very sober mind, being Christians and really anchoring ourselves in God. I think that one of the biggest internal aspects that Marlon and I have built in ourselves is that we were built for this. We were built for a time such as this. This is what we've been praying for.
Oh yeah, this is definitely the beginning. To date, it is our largest move that we've had to do within a week, but it just shows us our capabilities and the potential of being able to do more. We're looking forward to that for sure.